back. We got people waiting. It was acting up, but I fixed it now, I think. So we should be good to go. Yep, we're live. All right. Apologies, everyone coming back in. We had a little fluke, but we're back.
Have I ever let you try that other IPA?
Atelier V, yes, you have.
Which one?
Atelier
You
V.
must have.
I think
The first time you came, probably.
I gave it to them people in Scotland, and their eyes just lit up.
Really?
Because she's starting an experimental distillery over there.
We bet.
On Isla in Scotland. And I was like, y'all need to try this in experimental. She's like, no, I'm going to try this at my house. Yeah. So they actually went. So I said, y'all need to go see 7-3, and you need to go see Atelier V. I don't know if they went to see y'all if they had time, but they did go see Jed, and they got his rice whiskey and his IPA.
Dude, he makes the Hefe or whatever.
Absinthe?
No, the Hefe. I think it was like a single malt or something that he made. It's called the Hefe, and that was awesome. That was
single malt?
I think it was a single malt.
He makes some good stuff.
Dude, he's a mastermind, dude.
Yeah,
he's a mastermind.
He's an oddball, huh?
He's a character. Like he's just a dude that you want to sit there and like just listen to and talk. Because like he's gonna come out with every reason why he's making his stuff and the reason why he's doing this, that, or the other, and you're just like, this dude is just full of information.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like,
so he technically was the first Louisiana distillery.
Yeah.
Technically.
Yeah. How long ago?
It was Bayou Rum is technically the first because they're number one, but they were still building their building.
Right.
So he actually opened it. He was the first.
Damn.
He's doing it all himself, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All of it himself.
That's
so
wild.
this is, yeah, I know. But I mean, like, that's a cool thing. That's something that is lost in,
yeah.
He's doing it legit all by himself.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so, like, kudos, even if his stuff was bad,
yeah, kudos.
it was just not. It's 100% not. I used to sell it. It was delicious.
What's up, Justin?
Like, even though, like, I'm telling you, he's crushing it for what, like, he's putting out his own wormwood and absinthe.
He grows his own wormwood.
I know. He's crushing it.
Yeah.
That's weird. That's wild. I say weird, like it's just cool.
So this is batch 5 of
so good.
Bywater 4 grain. This is Nancy's first ever, like, blend that she did.
Is there a name on it?
Her name isn't on it, no. We are getting hang tags to kind of show people, like, the stuff that she's involved in, which is going to be a lot. So,
do y'all disclose percentages at all?
Cheers to Houston.
not really.
Because it's ever changing.
Yeah, it may change.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's not something that we want to set in stone because for whatever reason, whether it be just this barrel tastes better than the other or whatever, you know. This does have our distillate in it and some Indiana distillate. You can see
Loving my
label.
Cajuns got nice. I'm glad people are getting them.
Tell me if my thing pops up. I just type something. Just don't, man. You fuck me up.
I don't even know how to fix
Don't block me off the chat forever. Like, Cord saying, I never see your chats. I was like, I'm in there.
you. I fart in my beer, dude said.
Wow.
All right. Dude, this is,
Okay.
I like
That's
this.
IPA.
Dude, yeah, this is legit.
This is batch 5?
Batch 5, yeah.
Someone's sipping right now, too.
Yep.
Oh, nice, yeah. That's Riley. That's our Mississippi guy.
What proof?
This is 93, so it's a regular shelf proof.
And I love that bottle.
Yeah,
I think that's the best bottle in Louisiana, to be honest.
it's a cool.
I know it's a pain, I'm sure, because it's a custom bottle, and to get a labeling machine off of that thing.
Well, so if you look at our old bottles compared to our new bottles, we changed the design. We used to have a taper in the bottle, and it used to be 2 stickers. We combined
That's right.
the 2 stickers.
It was
had a
embossed
strip
out
label.
here. That's right.
So now we combined 2 stickers into one, and then we took the taper out.
Cool.
And now it's built for a bottling machine that hopefully one day we'll get at some point.
Those things are expensive.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, yeah.
Quarter-
If it's not a round bottle,
$250,000.
Yeah.
Crazy.
To do that second sticker on the bottom, the wraparound was an extra $50K.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just to do another sticker was an extra $50K. So we were like, oh well, maybe we should look at redesigning this.
yeah.
You know,
What states are y'all in?
right now just Louisiana, Mississippi, should be Alabama and Texas in 25 as well.
Okay.
And then
Nice.
trying to grow at a steady pace, not be overextending ourselves. You know.
It's the way to do it. That's the right way to do it. All right, we got pretty much everybody back in. Is that Hayden back there or Court? That's Hayden back there tonight. Hey, what's up?
I got benched.
Got a fucking bench for the day, baby. What's up? Phil, would you mind grabbing the Justice?
Yeah.
All right, I'm
Now,
excited
hey-
about this, dude, because you've been talking this one up.
I'm not
And
gonna.
I like
grab
malted.
the-
I like malted
There's a
whiskey.
Twizzler on the little counter.
Nah, it's
Grab
not
that.
my favorite, but I do like.
But you don't get like huge malt coming
At
out
all.
of it.
At
At all, almost, yeah.
And then I want you to try it. You like Stranahan's? Have you had it?
Mhm.
I have one on the cash drink that
I
doesn't
usually
taste
like Blue Diamond. That's really the only one.
The blue. Oh, dude, I love that blue peak.
Have you had those Bhaktas?
Yeah, we do it.
The what now?
Bhakta?
We'll try
Mm.
that.
The pretty bottles right next to the Stranahan?
Oh yes, dude. Hold on.
I have one from 1973.
I want to try that.
Let's
But
do it.
is any of these from Elixir? No. So Elixir Wine Spirits in Tennessee. If anybody's driving up from Louisiana to Kentucky, 100% stop there. They have the coolest single barrel picks out of anybody up that way. And they have a 1928 or something like that blended barrel pick.
That's one up there.
I
did that.
know what I'm saying, but they have one too. I imagine yours is delicious.
I want you to
Theirs,
try it.
I can't wait
Yeah.
because that shit
Dude,
knocked me, like, my taste buds were just on. It was unbelievable.
Armagnac,
Yeah,
dude.
it
It's
was
crazy.
Now, are these single barrels?
There, we blend. So the blend,
Right.
our
Well, I
blend,
know you blend the
so the
Armagnac
Armagnac
in it,
is. Yeah, Armagnac is single barrels.
but the bourbon's not.
The rye, I'm not sure. The rye or Calvados might be here.
Like
Little
are they just
Palatine.
like
You like Twizzler?
a single
Yeah.
barrel rye or a single barrel
okay.
bourbon, and then adding that Armagnac to
You
it.
want a little?
Yeah.
Before, I'm telling you, this is red. Smell that, dude? That's what it smells
Mhm,
like
yeah.
and tastes like, dude. It's fucking, this is wild. Simply Perfect to me. Yeah, we called it Simply Perfect because it was like, it's one of the best whiskeys.
Dude, Elixir, the one I had from Elixir was awesome, man.
I think you're going to like it.
Awesome.
Bourbon and rye blends.
So, 60% of the bottle is rye whiskey, sourced from Alberta. Love Alberta's rye.
Mhm.
Rye whiskey from Alberta. And it was like some crazy good Alberta rye. 30% is Calvados, and we picked it in, they finished the Calvados in bourbon barrels. In the last 10%, one of the hottest years recorded in France was 1996. And the last bit of that is 1996 single barrel Armagnac. That's fucking, I loved it so much, we ordered a bottle of just
Yeah,
the
just
96
that, yeah.
Armagnac.
Yeah.
That's good.
Oh,
So,
that's just Armagnac?
The
So-
96 is just Armagnac.
y'all have had
Wow.
New Blue before?
Yeah.
So I'm friends with Chase. I used to sell their stuff, and I made friends with
Love
Chase
those bourbon
Hazelwicker. He's the main man over there at New Blue, and for Lincoln Road Package Store in Hattiesburg, they did a Amburana finished Calvados. It was a 7-year Calvados that sat in Amburana for like 8 months to a year. Dude, it was just apple pie.
dessert.
It was unbelievable.
Dessert.
Like all I could think of is I wish I would have brought another bottle just so I could have made like bread pudding with that as the sauce over the top of it.
That, dude, it's wild. It's like if you distilled Twizzler to me.
No, I'm not going to distill Twizzlers. Don't.
Don't.
Actually, do. That would,
Ooh.
I mean, you did good with the IPA hops. Who knows?
124 proof. This is their founder's reserve. So he comes.
124.
Yeah.
Any age on it?
Mm,
It smells bright.
I think that's a fucking
It's cool.
awesome
Very
small
cool.
malt.
It tastes like Swedish fish.
That too.
Yeah.
Like one of these red candies. Like,
I love Swedish fish, so I like it.
But you don't get
It
much
tastes
malt
like-
coming off of it.
Mm-mm.
that's weird, huh?
I get it more in the finish.
Yes, that's the only time I do get it is on the finish.
But on the mid palate, it tastes like Swedish fish.
You like it?
Oh, yeah, I like it.
Solid whiskey, huh? I
It's
think
different.
great.
It's definitely different.
That's why I think because I have to accumulate a list every year, and I come up with a top 5. This is one of the most unique whiskeys that I've had this
Mhm.
year, and I think because it stands out so much, like it easily makes it. And it's a small distillery from Minnesota. They use only Minnesota oak, like really cool stuff, cool place.
It's got a good spice on the end, too.
I do like it. It's just wild. This is just 100% malted barley. This one right here,
Really?
fish. Yep,
100%.
You haven't made it up there yet, have you?
not yet. No, they want me to.
We need to go, and we can go ice fishing when we go, too.
I would love to do that.
Dude, y'all gotta go catfish noodling up there. Stick your hand down there and get the.
In Minnesota?
Just kidding.
Ooh, I don't know they do that. Mm.
You know what's crazy? What I heard is the number one consumed whiskey up in like the North Midwest area. Black Velvet.
Really?
Yeah.
You know the number one most popular whiskey or bourbon in the world is?
I don't.
I found this out the other day.
It's gotta be Jim Beam.
Jim
huh?
Beam White Label.
Yeah.
Really?
So,
Yep.
I've been to Bora
Wow.
Bora. I've been to all these different countries of travel. They always have Jim Beam and
Yep.
Jack Daniels. That's
Jim
it.
Beam White Label is the most popular bourbon. I thought that was crazy. And I bet the reason Jack isn't is because it's not bourbon.
Yeah, right.
It's bourbon, man. They do the same shit. 100% barley, is that super sweet? Honestly, most of the barlels I have are not sweet. They're
No,
you
you
brutal.
get
spicy.
huge. Yeah,
Yeah.
spicy but big earth.
Yeah,
notes
right.
Coming from it.
Lots of good earth tones. I
Yeah.
like that.
It really paired well with the Twitzer. That was a good pairing.
Yeah, sweet. I think also I just saw somebody earlier, I believe Alan said Colorado Springs getting their first snow right now.
Really? Already?
Wild. Yeah, dude, that place
Wow.
fucking wild.
Wow.
Love the content, guys. Keep it up. Thank you, Slap City. We got some awesome people with us tonight. If you don't know, if you're coming in from the last stream, we got Philip Medier with Distillery Acadian. He makes Cajun's Cut. Obviously, other products as well, but you all know Cajun's Cut because we're a whiskey channel. We got Adam Fayard here with 7-3 Distilling. They make Bywater, among some other amazing products. I think, can we dig into that whiskey tree next?
Yes.
29 degrees tonight.
It's fucking stupid,
29.
huh?
So this
I love
is
that
the
box.
whiskey
Yeah,
tree.
Look at the back.
Yeah, it
Is that
looks
where
cool
we're
when
at?
you see it this way. Like you can see the
Look at
the
this.
tree in the background.
Have you been in the tree?
Yeah. So the thing about the whiskey tree, for those who've never heard of it or might not have been from around the Louisiana area, but in case you didn't know, New Orleans was the number one market for Prohibition. During Prohibition, the number one market for bootleg liquor outside of Chicago, and to this day, one of the highest trafficked small towns for cocktails in general, with Tales of the Cocktail and all the stuff that goes on with Mardi Gras and all the French Quarter and all. So back in the day during Prohibition, there was a place that they used to meet up in the Honey Island Swamp in the Pearl River, which was an actual place you can go see today. We put the coordinates on the bottle, and we take people out there all the time through another arm of our company that owns Cajun Encounter Swamp Tours. But this place is really, really cool because it was a real meeting ground for the moonshiners to meet up with the bootleggers, exchange goods, and then they would bring it to New Orleans. And we've just been telling that story through the Swamp Tours for years, decided to make it come to life in the bottle, and now we have a blend of 9-year and 5-year, 45% wheat, blended by Nancy Fraley, who is world famous master blender.
Yeah. She just won, right?
Yeah, just won Women Master Blender of the Year through Women in Whiskey Foundation. We're just super lucky to have her on our side, and she's taught us a whole lot about just everything doing with
we're good.
maturation and blending, and
I can see
it's really, really cool that we're bringing a product like this to the market, because there's not that many wheated bourbons out there with this mash bill at 45% wheat. So it's just a different product, And
Now, Adam, are these all single barrels?
these
for
are
picks?
These are not all her picks. This is a batch blend, a 40-barrel batch blend that she blends and then puts out.
Okay.
We are eventually going to do single barrels of this, and she'll have her own single barrel line along with our store pick and distiller pick line. This is going to be something that we bring out for everybody. It'll be line extensions coming off of this, whether it be our high rye bourbon that's coming, rye whiskey that's going to come, barrel finishes, all these different things. So really, really cool, and we're looking forward to getting it, letting people try it. Like I'm hoping to get your opinion on it and see what you think.
I'll be brutally honest too, because there's one big YouTuber that a lot of people know. He hyped up, and I have nothing against this distillery. I know a lot of people like it, but Ben Holiday wheat, their soft red wheat, I was not a fan. That didn't taste like a wheated bourbon to me.
Right.
At all. It tasted like a fucking regular Kentucky, even though it's not Kentucky, but a lot of nutty profile and a lot of everything. I was like, I don't really like it. And then Green River Wheated came out, and I was like, this shit is awesome.
It's so good.
This, to me, is better than the Green River Wheated. And I think it reminds me of this. Like, this is what, if I'm judging a wheated, this is what I go off of.
Yeah. I mean, how can you not, right?
That's
the benchmark.
That's as sweet as this,
Yeah.
which I love.
Yeah, I'm glad you like it, man.
I do. I'm not. I would be honest with you.
No, it's fine.
because I don't bash on it, but I do talk about all the time how I think Ben Holiday, their wheat. What's the price on this?
$79.99 MSRP.
$79.99, and your proof
Yeah.
is
100
100 proof.
Yeah.
I think the soft red wheat. What is it? That's a.
Well, they have the Rickhouse too.
They do have a Rickhouse proof, but the soft red. Do you guys know? And to me, if I'm going to spend the money on one, this is more of a weeded whiskey, weeded bourbon than Ben Holiday is to me.
I'll be honest. I was a little worried whenever you said 45% wheat because wheat it doesn't bring much to the table, right?
It's kind of one note.
Man, it's a banger. It's really good.
Thank you. Now the cool thing that's different for this one is when we got this barrel originally in the warehouse, it was 7 years old. Now it's 9 years old. Or this set of barrels. So
That's good.
in this blend, so it's been aging in our warehouse for 2 years. There's a lot of wood interaction in those 2 years. It's a non.
This is Whiskey Tree.
It's a non climate control warehouse. So whatever it is outside, which is mostly hot and humid, like you're getting that barrel interaction, which is cool.
You have the 124 King?
What?
You have the 4
Not yet. No, I want to go back to the OG. This is your second barrel pick you ever did, right?
I haven't had your pick
Yes.
of that. I want to try it. That's yours, huh?
This is my very first one. Very first bourbon pick on the channel
And
and his second,
My second pick
ever release. Because your first went to a store, right? In Mississippi.
It went to Mississippi, guys. Yep.
That's right. This is just so good.
So you're talking about this. One guy said the soft red wheat gave it away as a gift. So we did a soft red wheat that we just distilled, but ours is really cool because we did it with Leidenheimer.
Really?
Yeah, so we reached out to Leidenheimer, and I reached out to him on Instagram, and I was like, hey, I used to review. So another thing on my personal channel, I used to review po' boys, like roast beef po' boys around the city, so people could know which one's the best one. There's
Are you roast beef Ron, brother?
No, I'm not. If anybody, I'm live.
Yeah, I'm live.
I'm that mad. I give these people thousands of dollars for my season tickets. What? I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how I feel.
But it didn't feel like that at the beginning of the season. It really didn't.
Dude. Oh, how the tables have turned.
We got
Like,
fucking rid of
good
Pete
Lord.
Carmichael. Now, Dennis Allen should have been, but
Dude.
the fact that he's still here blows my mind. After Denver blows my mind.
Oh, man.
But-
Anyway, let's get back to like happier.
Hey, brother, it's roast beef wrong. Bow your head, brother.
So what we did was I reached out to him on Instagram. I said, hey, y'all, I'd love to do a collaboration with y'all, get some of your wheat and do a run. They not only like were behind it, they gave me the wheat.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like 1,250 pounds. So we were able to do like a 10-barrel run of their stuff, drop some of it in some toasted barrels because you toast your bread, right? We're going to do the whole spiel with the bags. They're going to help me source like the paper bags for the outside of the bottles. I'm going to have special labels.
So is it a wheat whiskey? Or
No, it's our regular tan label mash bill, but it's with their wheat.
Oh, okay.
So
Nice.
64 corn, 26 wheat, 10 malted wheat, but it's with their wheat, which we use a hard winter wheat. That's just soft spring red wheat. And so it's totally different.
Now, are you malting their wheat as well? Or is it a different malted wheat?
They're
We
going
just
at
using
it.
a different
Okay.
malted wheat, yeah.
This is so sick to hear,
Yeah.
from you guys.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this. I don't have barrel 124 yet, and I know it's my pick. But this is the best
It's a
nose.
great pick. It's a
My
great-
favorite
what's
nose
the
on a
cooking?
Cage's cut. I think 124.
119.6.
Yeah.
This smells good.
So I got a call from old boy last
Fuck.
week out of Mississippi. And he said, hey, man, I got some bloody butcher corn. You want some?
Yeah, I thought
Hell
not a lot
I
of people
said,
have gotten there yet,
"Hell
Josh.
yes, I do. So I'm going to pick it up on Friday. And he's also going to grow me some Oaxacan green corn.
That's going to be cool. That's going to be cool. So I had that bloody butcher corn from Highwire out of Charleston.
Okay.
They do the Jimmy Red corn and all that.
Yeah.
I think I had the Bloody Butcher too when I went to the distillery. It was pretty good.
Well, Bloody Butcher, Jeff the Creed does a lot with Bloody Butcher.
Yep,
That's
yep,
right.
yep. Now, one thing that they did there that was pretty interesting was a smoked corn whiskey, where they smoked the corn before they distilled it.
Really?
Dude, if you like smoked old fashions, you wouldn't have to smoke anything. You would just use the whiskey. It was perfect, but it was definitely like a smoked old fashioned application.
That sounds really good.
You know what I mean?
You're
Like,
not sipping on neat.
No.
Cowboy, I do think I tried the Garrison Cowboy. Garrison is potent. I'll say that.
Dude, I like cowboy bourbon. I think it's great.
What's up, Chase? Yeah, I'll be in Mississippi
It's-
on Saturday.
It's as great in its own way as
It
Brother
is.
Justice is, and it's great in its own way.
Yeah.
I tell you what, we just went on a Texas Distillery tour. We went to Garrison Brothers. It was one of the best tours. It was very professional.
Luca,
And then we
They still do like the hayride. They put you on a trailer.
they do the hay ride, but the best part of it, in my mind, at the very end of it, whenever we tasted their whiskey, which was even better than what I remember, but they said, "Do we have any veterans here? Do we have any healthcare workers? Do we have any, and kind of went down, any teachers?" And then we cheers to everybody, and then we tasted. That was cool.
I went 2 years ago. They were over there. So.
Reminds me of
My in-laws.
And now they have the big rick houses and everything.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's very
When
complex.
I
to me.
went, they had like volunteers.
From the palate to
who,
the
like,
finish, the way to finish, I get a
Like,
leather
wow,
note,
fruity
coffee.
at the end.
Yeah.
and all that.
It's super fruity at the end. I don't.
I met a guy that's
I don't
done
drink
3
coffee,
times.
so I don't like those notes. I just don't. I don't like those bitter notes usually.
You didn't get that from this?
I'm getting a lot of fruit.
At the
A lot
end.
of fruit. That fucking Twizzler got my palate all wild. I've never,
Got a live,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Yeah,
live.
live.
I thought the IPA would have messed you up.
It did a little bit, but
So
then once I had the
what's really
Twizzler, it brought
crazy
me
was
back.
the IPA, then the Twizzler, then the single malt, and like my
So
palate,
let's
my
not
palate
break-
didn't know what's going
Let's
on.
not break
It's-
out into a crab bowl.
I'm in a Mike Tyson fight right now.
Mike Tyson. That pick was fun as hell, dude. Let me tell you about that night.
fun.
I don't know if I told you about this. We're talking about this one, the OG. So,
Oh, that pit. Y'all called me.
Whiskeyers, yes, we did. Drunk as fuck.
Y'all did?
Whiskey is just getting started, and it was me, Joe, Nate was filming for me at the time, and one of my best friends, Jaron, who's still in the military. We went. I love that bottle. We went to Nate's house, and Joe lives like an hour away, but his wife drove him, so we all picked it and everything, and we're gonna let's go film video because we're just getting started. Nate was like, we'll film some videos after everything. We drank that. We drank some George Steve. We drank everything.
I think y'all called me maybe like at 11. Hey, man, I don't want 1 barrel. I want all 4 of them.
Yeah, I was like, dude, this is it. Okay, tell them about this too.
So I'm in.
That's cool.
I'm in middle of nowhere.
Oh,
I'm
cool.
in
It's cool.
middle of nowhere, Mississippi, and I got it.
I'm just
Got
messing with you.
I'm in middle of nowhere, Mississippi. I'm hitting a store, doing my sales thing, and I'm walking around, and I see this bottle
Me too.
on the little table, and I'm like, doesn't have a price tag on it. Let me go ask how much this is because it's an older bottle, and this place had stuff that was $300-400 on the shelf easy. And I walked up, said, "How much is this bottle here?" She rang it up, said $28.99. I said, "Yes, ma'am. Here's my card. Thank you very much." And we got ourselves like a 2015 to 2017 Ezra Books, 7-year, 101 proof, old square bottle. Like nothing crazy. It's a $30 bottle. It's exactly what it should be. But as far as the quality of what you're getting, it's just completely different, in my opinion. Than what, yeah,
Really? 2015, 2017? That old?
yeah. And it was just chilling on the
How is
shelf.
it still sitting?
So 7 year. I'm terrible at math. 15 minus 7. What is that? 8.
Yeah. So you
2008.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Ezra Brooks, dude. I'm not gonna lie, pretty ugly bottle, but
Charcoal
Actually,
filter.
but it's ugly.
Charcoal filter?
Charcoal
Yeah.
filter.
oh shit,
But actually,
Wow.
it's ugly, beautiful, right?
it is
is.
nowadays.
Yeah, right.
Nowadays,
Yeah.
for
Because
sure.
like back then, you're like, look at this trash.
Yeah.
Like, when you look at it compared to bottles now, you're like, all right, these
That's
bottles are pretty
sick.
Yeah, exactly.
Same thing with these bad boys.
And you
I
only
love the
bought one of
Wellers
these?
before this.
Exactly. The squatty
Oh,
bottle.
love
Like, why
them.
did they change?
Love
it?
them.
Yeah, I get that.
This
You
is
only bought one of these?
That's all they had,
this might be
Oh.
my favorite. One of my favorite noses of the night. I love that.
dude. It's
It's
just
quintessential. You
Yeah.
love that word.
I tell you, that Sam Houston nose was very good.
it was very creamy. This is just like a 95-mile-an-hour fastball bourbon.
Oh wow.
Oh, and at $28 too. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's good.
I know it's delicious. And it was,
That's
like,
real
why,
good.
Like why and how did it change from this 7 years later to being what it is? Like
It's a wood. Back in the day, they used 100-year-old wood.
you're right though.
This tastes like fucking. Oh man, I just had it recently. Kind of reminds me of like an Eagle Rare, like that.
Yeah.
That rich, sweet.
The nose is almost like a rock hill.
Mhm.
Very similar proof. You know,
What is the proof?
101.
No, I think you're right. That tastes more like the mash bill number 2 from Buffalo Trace.
So,
Now that you pointed it out, for sure.
Really nice.
Josh, send me instructions. I'll figure out how to unblock you after this. I'll try, dude. What's the best bourbon? Jesus Christ, dude. Read that for you, Adam. Buy water, dog. That's insane comment, Mammoth.
Yeah, it's we'll take anybody who wants to drink bourbon. How about that?
That's right. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah,
101 proof?
dude. Yeah, 101 proof.
Should we start charcoal filtering whiskey again? That shit is fire, dude.
No,
I don't know.
No, we shouldn't. But they did a great job.
I'm
This
just messing.
specific thing.
Just messing. But I like that.
we're gonna charcoal filter the IPA.
Oh, that'll actually be interesting.
Pull the oils back out.
Right, but the flavor's going to be there, so you
It
don't
will.
really need it.
Yeah.
You guys are lightweights. Yeah, you're a bum, Philip. How about that? Yeah, I was looking, can't find a way in my end. I'm going to figure it out. We're going to figure it out to get you unbanned. All right, Hayden? We're going to fucking figure it out.
Do it right now.
Man, that was good.
All right. Oh, let's try the Penelope Estate.
Oh, okay.
You heard it was bad.
I
just read it was. On one
Read it was.
So I had it the other day, but I've been drinking a little bit. But what I had was thin. So I'm interested to try this again.
It is only 101 proof.
But it's a 9-year.
90. Correct.
But
Now, don't they have more than this bottle? Like in a whole line?
Right? 3 different ones?
well, I know they have a single barrel. It was
Yes.
11 years.
And the fucking...
Wait,
Yes.
so
But they all look
there's
like that,
different batches. Of this?
No.
No.
It's their BTAC kind of. So
Sure,
this is
yeah.
the estate. Then they have the single barrel. And Joe knows what it is. I know he's in here.
But they all look similar to this.
They kind of do, yeah. Different color labels and stuff. Joe said only
This is the one-
36,000 released.
This is the only one that I've had. I know somebody who won the single barrel. He's going to have to go to Kentucky.
He has to go get it. Dude, this is MGP in Kentucky. I've never seen Penelope add Kentucky whiskey. And I want to know where it's from. I'm going to be honest, though. I'm assuming it's Bardstown. Most of the time when you see it sourced from Kentucky, a lot of times it comes from Bardstown. But this tastes a lot like
Oh, it's not
turkey.
MGP?
It tastes a lot like turkey.
I got a friend that I met through New Orleans Bourbon Fest, Tatiana, who's the national brand ambassador. I think her and the team got to help blend this, if I remember correctly. She posted on her Instagram.
That's
She
so
said she got, oh, dude, it's just so fire. She got to help blend this and select some of the single barrels. Did you know they did a single barrel Rio?
I did.
I did.
For
I heard
Mike
that too.
Allstott, for the
Yep.
Mike Allstott thing.
Yeah.
Y'all, I'm sure y'all seen that other YouTube channel, the guy who slams the cups down, that one dude Ryan.
You like them?
I watch his content just like I watch everybody's content. But he did the he's friends with the guy Bourbon Jeeper, who's one of the national brand ambassadors too, and they did the little pick or whatever with him. And dude, a single barrel Rio is probably
Crazy.
fire.
Crazy.
Like because
Crazy.
the regular Rio is insane.
I pulled the trigger on it today. Lewis said, y'all better not say nothing bad about that. I pulled the trigger.
Rio's Amberana?
Yes.
Amberon
And honey.
And
Tastes like vanilla.
I love this whiskey. Dude. I find it to be a little bit more turkey.
Cherry.
this is probably my second favorite Penelope.
And
I love Valencia. This is really good though.
You find this thin?
Really?
Wow. I personally don't.
got a good finish though. But on the front of the palate, it's like
I see what you mean. Not as
Nothing.
oily, not as viscous. Yeah.
it's like nothing.
I think for $80, $89, I like it. I think it's worth it. One
Really?
thing
I
I do
would
want you to
have thought
grab.
the Penelopes would have been more expensive.
Have you had the new 70th anniversary wild turkey? The Russell? I mean,
Yes, I just bought a bottle of it. I've tried it once.
dude, this is so good. This shit is
They
so
said
good.
that's
So
what
we
it's
found
supposed to
one
be.
in Texas
Huh?
when we went, and now they're
They said that's what wild turkeys. Wait, what is it? 18 year?
No, it's 8. He put a dash. It's an 8 year, but this is 101 proof. Like it's Wild Turkey 101 is that they just let
Yeah.
it go.
So
8.
apparently that's what Jimmy Russell, that mash bill. It was like a specific mash bill. That's not the regular wild turkey mash bill. Like this is what Jimmy Russell wanted
Oh, really?
wild turkey to be before Campari came and changed it up. From what I understand,
Mm.
which is why it's so freaking good. Like Let the
I
dudes
saw a
been
picture
doing
that
it for-
News had a bunch of bottles of it.
Yeah, $50.
And
We saw it on the shelf.
We
today.
only found
Bill had it?
one in
Still
Texas.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
one.
dude.
I'm
They
going to get
literally had 12 of them today.
I'm going to get it.
Yeah,
I
I would.
love. You know, I mean, if you watch,
$50,
bro,
$50. Yeah.
I am a fucking wild turkey fan.
So the next time I come, I'm bringing that Amburana, but I'm also going to bring a Russell's single barrel pick from Goodfellas Pizza in Lexington. It's 11 years old as a Russell's single barrel pick.
Really?
Dude.
Where's this single barrel out of?
So Lexington, so Goodfellas is a chain pizza place in Kentucky, and there's one literally right next door to Old Pepper. I went to Old Pepper, and then they're like, "Hey, go look in here because they have bottles for sale because they do single barrel picks." I walked in, they had a shelf full, and then I saw the Russells, and I'm a big Russell single barrel pick fan, so I asked them, I was like, how much is this, blah, 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 and they were like, "We only have one left, and it's 11-year-old, and it's $100." I was like, done.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
And
crazy.
only one left in the whole store.
Not many restaurants do barrel picks, but you know her does is Don's.
Yeah, they do. I've had a blends from them before.
Really?
Oh, I bet you that's fire.
It's pretty good. So Josh says that next year 101's become an 8-year age stated.
Yeah, well, they just put that label out on Coming Whiskey. I just saw it.
So it's legit.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah.
Anybody tried 24? I don't like. Yeah. Which one do we have, Josh? 23. The 23 Four Roses limited edition was a fucking letdown. I did not like it.
But you know what's really sad is the other ones were so good. They've set the bar kind of high.
I've had some. I had one from 2014 the other day. It was money. It was money.
Patty's Irish Whiskey. I haven't had that one. Have y'all had Conor McGregor's?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Proper?
it's terrible. Terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not my favorite.
Oh, dude. I don't like wild turkey, but this shit blew me away the other night.
Yeah. Especially with $50 too.
Yeah, my buddy was there when Jimmy was signing bottles, like right when they released
That
it.
is
They got
awesome.
Jimmy to sign the
He did?
hammers. Yeah, it's pretty dope.
Why is that like 5 times better than 101 to me? That is so much better. So much more smooth.
So Chase asked, already do a 101 8-year Japanese release, correct? I don't know if they do.
No. That's
It's
12.
12, yeah.
12.
Yeah. Chase is one of my
Probably better than that.
best friends. He went
WB?
to,
Really?
Chase is one of my best friends. He went to
That's a good-
Chase
Tokyo-
Simmons?
No, Chase Favre. Right?
Oh, Chase Favre. Okay.
So he went to Japan a couple months ago. Found a 375 Takara 92
Really?
Blanton's. Dude,
92.
92.
I saw someone yesterday post up 94. Like,
$65.
that's crazy.
Dude, when I tell you that thing is banging, like, son, there's 14-year-old juice in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then 91s and 91s had 16-year-old, 92s, I think, had 14.
He only found one.
He said he went up and said, "Do you have any more?" And the lady just smiled at him. Like, wouldn't answer. Was just like,
Still crazy,
like,
though.
"Thank you for coming by. Now get out.
Get the fuck
You
out."
know? Yeah, exactly.
I know what I got.
Chase
Michter's Toasted Bourbon, the one that's coming out this year, we had it. It's fucking awesome. I like Michter's Toasted stuff.
I got the Michter's Toasted Rye the other day. That is a great bottle.
Wasn't that a
Yeah.
pick?
Oh,
No.
Caleb and I had the toasted bourbon the other
That's
day.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Really
So good. It's so good.
So good.
So
I hate the $120 price. But
I had a buddy that
Question.
didn't love the toasted rye, and he gave me the bottle. Because I'm a Michter's fan.
I was about to
love
say,
Michter's.
question: have you ever had anything bad from Michter's?
Yeah.
I have.
Really?
We tried
Not
to
this
get
year, but I've just had this year's Michter's 10. Last year's Michter's 10, not worth the price at all.
Bourbon or rye?
The bourbon. The rye.
23?
The 23?
Yeah. The
Oh,
bourbon. The bourbon.
Oh, okay.
The bourbon. Now, we just had it in Whiskey Wash back in New York. The 2024 that's coming out, that shit was lights out good. And the one I've had before, but last year.
That's
Card
why
had
it was like 14.
Card had a,
Really? That's what I heard too. It was too oaky to me, I thought. A little bit too much. I don't know.
which one did Card buy?
Toasted
I
bourbon.
gotta go back and visit. It's in the back of my cabinet.
Okay.
That's my rye.
That one was-
If I
Which
could have
one?
an everyday rye,
He
it's a
loves
Michter's
Michter's
10 rye.
rye.
I love Michter's.
I've had some that were hotter than others, but I do like them. I would actually go for a barrel strength before the 10-year.
Me too.
The barrel strength every time.
That's my number one rye I've ever had.
The Colony?
Have you had it?
You have to blow that out.
No, you ain't. I promise you ain't. Pull out. I don't think you know what that is.
I do.
What is it?
13 column.
Yeah, but this is 140.
Hazmat 140. This is a single
I
barrel.
haven't had that.
8.5 year 140.
I thought I had that regular.
He said,
I got so excited because I saw this bottle everywhere in Texas.
Yeah.
And all of them were there. Whatever. The 92,
The labels are the
94.
same as the
It's the
pics.
exact same. I got
I know,
this
I
one
was
every
like-
single time.
I was like, dude, I've had that before. I know what that
Look
is.
at that.
Holy nuts.
So this is an 8.5 year 140. This is a single barrel.
So there was another whiskey tuber who did one
Let's
of
do this
those.
one.
Like, yeah, sure. Did a pick of those?
SLB?
No, a Mash and Journey.
Oh yeah, okay.
And we were trying to get one as our club, like our bourbon club, and it went so quick.
Oh dude,
Like these are like gold, apparently.
I'm gonna be honest. I've had the double oak. I've had every. This is the best product I've ever had from them. Period.
You like that better than the double oak?
I like batch 2 of the double. I didn't have batch 1, but batch 2 of the double oak was banging.
This is fire.
Oh, I can't wait.
This is what.
But that's an expensive bottle.
Let me
right? The
clean
double
my
oak.
glass.
This was $125.
The double oak was like
2-something, right?
200.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
I'd pay it though.
I think it was 240. I think I paid.
So,
after tax.
I didn't pick this. I was just kind of a little bit of help. Like went to stores like, hey, which one do you like better? Because 13th Colony. This is how fucking wild. You're right. They are like gold. The entire state of Colorado got 1 barrel for the year last year. That's it. 1 barrel pick. So it went to 8 stores, and I'm lucky enough. Security Discount Liquors, shout out, to be good friends with him. And he was like, yo, come help me pick this. Which one,
buddy?
bro? This should be any VTAG. Yeah, it's just stupid. This is the best rye I've ever had in my life, ever. It's. There's almost no comparison. 140. This is hazmat. Then I'm almost out, and this is gone too. Josh, man, I think he got 2 bottles. Lucky motherfucker. I would pay lots of money for this to have again. You taste it yet?
No.
So rich too.
That's
It doesn't sip 140.
that's you.
Mhm.
That's you. Yeah, and
What?
it sits there.
That's thick with 3 C's.
Thick with 3 C's.
Mm.
Man left out the K. Al got 2. God damn it, Al. You're lucky, man.
Al, let me get one of them about you.
This is 140 proof hazmat 13 column. How good is that?
Dude.
That's good, huh?
So this is crazy, just pure viscosity.
Mm.
Like, I just washed my mouth out with water and I'm still tasting it.
So they're all big barrels, right?
Mm-hmm.
So just 8.5 years.
Yes, Josh, she's super thick.
She did.
5 C's, baby.
I mean, man.
So I'm getting a little smoke on it too, which is interesting.
I definitely, 100%.
Smoke and leather.
It's a leather note. And
When you have this, it's going to be a pickle. This Bella beverage is going to be a straight pickle.
yeah, this is, I still to this day think
How
I've
old
had
is
it.
this?
8.5 year. Georgia.
Damn, they're getting. That goes to show you what I'm talking about with the interaction with the barrel. Like when it's hot, you're getting way more tannin out of this. This tastes like a 13-year-old whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you think?
I
Oh,
think
yeah.
so.
Yeah.
8.5 years up north is no comparison to that. So.
And I know we get some crazy heat.
You know, when we were in 7.3 the other day, me and Matt were talking
Mhm.
and talking about age, talking about tannins, barrels, and all that. And I asked him, you know, kind of where his age statement's going. He said, I have some 8-year right now. I said, is it too much? Mississippi. He said, no, man. I said, are you moving your whole line to 8? He said, yep.
Really?
Yeah.
That good, huh?
Dude, that dude is Scrooge McDuck with the whiskey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you not?
Matt? I haven't
Yeah.
met him yet. I want to.
Bro, I've seen pictures. That dude's sitting on just fields of whiskey.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's insane.
Yeah, I saw
It is
pictures, too.
insane what that dude's putting out.
It's wild.
And his stuff is really good and really innovative. That vermouth finish he did,
I have it. The Mothman?
yeah, that is
Yeah.
banging.
It's fire, dude.
I love vermouth though.
I love Tokai finishes.
I think that might have
I
been my
only had
favorite finish.
one.
Was to
You only have one?
Only had one.
Bro,
I only
really?
had the Penelope.
Bro.
Take it up.
Yeah, this is
right. No, that's Bower Rye.
It's right
Mm-mm.
right there.
Yeah, I'll try it for sure.
This was my top 5, made my top 5 list last year. And this is also Security Discount Liquors.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it was his pick, and I was like, dude, this is fucking incredible. Let's go to this though.
I'm super excited for y'all.
What year? This looks old, no?
So this is not. This is Bella Bedford, which is a newer distillery that's like, I guess, highlighting an old label.
Cool.
But they do, this is a Sealbox pick, 95.5, 10-year rye. It is
I love
unbelievable.
95.5.
MGP.
This is MGP, yeah. But this specific mash bill and this run of barrels that this company has is premium. If you see it, you buy it. It's not even negotiable. Like, everyone that they have is a banger.
Never heard of this brand too.
So I actually got
Minty.
minty, dill, like all of my favorite flavor profiles. Yeah, this is exactly what I.
Wow.
Yeah,
It was like them sunflower seeds. Big sunflower seeds.
Yeah.
this is when I drink rye. This is what I want. Imagine your Sazerac made with this.
And it looks like it's from the 1960s, 70s.
That's awesome.
Isn't that so good?
I love that. It's fantastic.
So like, no, it's not that. It's not that. Like, I will, bow down to the king. I'm cool with that. Fine with that. This is just if you're looking for an everyday drinking rye whiskey, this style is the style that I want.
What's the price on that?
108.9 proof.
Yeah, I want to say I bought those for $150.
Where they
Wow.
$149.
You know which one I've been really digging?
What's that?
Philadelphia. Oh, my brother lives in Philly. I'll give him a
Yeah,
Bro.
delicious.
Bro.
Dude, Jonathan. So Jonathan is one of the coolest dudes in whiskey because he's just an open book. He tells you about everything.
Yeah.
And his rye palette is very similar to my rye palette.
Yeah.
So we have a lot.
That's what that reminds me of. a
Yeah,
little
exactly.
bit. Yeah.
Exactly. That's just a toasted
K-Loop.
version of
That's
this.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's coming out of MGP.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
It's so just different.
It's
Like,
like I've never had a 95.5 taste like that.
So all of my favorite 95.5s taste like this way. And I found them.
I love it too, Joe.
What's really crazy is like I found them randomly. I was like, you know what, we're gonna try this one out. And like every pick that I've had from them, every shelfer that I've had from them has been great. Like they got a great run of barrels.
That's good.
I'll
love to hear it. I think they got a great run as well.
I can't wait so I have a cognac finish.
What is this
Of that?
juice
I
on
haven't
this
had the Tokai finish.
This one.
You like that one?
Don't they always say
That's one of my favorites.
Normal. I don't know. I'll have to ask. James knows. So I know we've talked. You might have heard me, but this is Lance Corporal Gerald Schmidt. He was one of the 13 Marines that died during the pull out of Afghanistan. And Art of the Spirits, this whole thing. Like, if you look, this whole label fucking supports military big time, everything. So his family actually commissioned this bottle and like gave permission to put his name on it. A lot of proceeds go to the Freedom 13 Foundation.
But he's been on a couple bottles, right? Because I just saw him on some 20-year bourbon that they're about to drop.
His Art of the Spirits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's this label.
This label here. It's a staple now.
That's great. That's great.
I have it.
Oh, so it just won't be a Tokai.
That's a 18-year-old cigar blend. You had that cigar blend in the box up there.
No, it's a 20-year-old bourbon was the one that I saw.
I have a 26 back here from them.
Oh, shit.
26-year bourbon.
So I have a buddy who's my buddy Mike Falgu. He's a retired Marine. And he's the first one who put us on it because it's a veteran label, all the other things.
So he knows Art of the Spirit. You know him too?
Yeah. Oh. I got a cognac finished bourbon from them from Goody Goody in Texas.
Okay. I love his juice.
I mean, he's
getting some good barrels
yeah,
too.
I mean, he's definitely getting good shit.
What does their distillery look like? I mean, I know
It's small.
but
That smells crazy.
it's a bunch of barrels aging.
That's pretty much it. It's very small. It's smaller than your barrel warehouse.
You think we'll get to see them in December?
Yeah, we definitely will. Richard's the best.
That's in Colorado Springs?
Mm-hmm.
You know what this smells like? Blue Tootsie Rolls.
The vanilla one. This is one of my favorite noses of the night.
This smells
My
like
top.
blue Tootsie Roll. God, I can't wait for you to try the Sauternes in a second.
It does smell like blue Tootsie Rolls, bro.
It does, dude. Is it
Tokai,
108
bro.
proof?
108 proof. I mean, this is right at my 108 proof is solid for a finished whiskey too.
It smells like
Blueberry.
Tootsie Roll. That's all I can think of.
Mm-hmm.
That's too good. I love that. That's dessert.
The drink's heavy.
Thick or high proof?
No, thick.
Yeah, it does.
It doesn't
I
drink
was
108.
No,
No way.
I have the Oppenheimer. Yeah, Josh. That's so fucking good. That's better than Penelope took out of me.
Ground Zero said unbiased review, and I can't review.
On what?
Whiskey Tree said.
Oh, we did. We did. What's your review on Whiskey Tree Unbiased? I didn't let Adam really talk much about it before we tried it, but I said I gave my review on. I think Ben Holiday is one that's overhyped when it comes to their wheat whiskey or their wheated bourbon. It doesn't really taste like it. Normally, when I think of wheated bourbon, wheated whiskey, it's going to be sweeter. That's really nutty. And then I've had Green River. I love Green River wheated, but the Whiskey Tree is even sweeter than that. And it reminds me of something you get from the Weller lineup. So that's what I look for in a wheated bourbon. That's fantastic. I like this. This is top tier whiskey to me.
This is one of the best finished whiskeys I've had.
Mm-hmm.
You know what that was like?
And it's not over the top.
Remember
that blueberry one you gave me a while back? It was over the top. It was good, but it's you can still taste the bourbon through this.
That one was like drinking a hammer. Like it just kept going down and down and down. I kept tasting it down and down and down. Like not in a bad way. It was just like it literally, I felt like I was tasting it all the way through like the middle of my chest, which is good. Like I want Kentucky Hug in my whiskeys.
Me too.
Like that.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to hear. I want to hear.
Exactly. And so you were talking about Coy Hill earlier. I get that in Coy Hill. It's like all front palate.
It is hot.
Oh,
it's hot. It's hot.
He had me blind earlier, and he asked me, "What do you think?" Honestly, I had no idea what it was.
Right.
And he knows I don't like Jack.
Right.
But I was like, all I get is just heat.
Yeah,
They're
it's
on the
hot.
front end, and
He hates them. I love them. I love them.
You don't like their ryes?
No, he doesn't.
oh no,
Come
I gave it away.
on, man.
That's what I look for in a rye.
Yeah.
Me. I love that shit.
I
give it away.
like that dill pickle flavor, but those ryes are also really
Yeah.
good.
Oh, dude, let's get some Bhakta.
Let's do it. I'm down. Which one do you want me to get?
You can grab the 28 and the 73 if you want, or the 96. 73 is like really vintage, so we could do that.
Yep. We'll try that.
Which one are you going to go to first? Probably this?
I'm actually going to go with the blend first.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Our pick, yeah. You were talking it up. I'm very
I
curious
thought
to
they
see
were
what
both blends. I thought that was a straight one. No.
No, so single barrel,
This is rye whiskey and Armagnac.
and Calvados.
And Calvados, that's right.
This is just Armagnac. That's just Armagnac. So I'll say this. What store were you talking about?
Elixir,
What state?
Tennessee.
Okay. Not saying this as a brag either, but shout out Security Discount Liquors. I love you guys, and I know Al's in here. He's a shopper there. Josh is here. They are the #1 store in the state of Colorado for sales on Bhakta.
Oh, nice.
They're the #3 store in the nation
Wow.
for sales for Bhakta. The other two are in Chicago. So
And is that where they're based out of? Chicago?
no, they're based out of Vermont.
It's the
Yeah.
dude who used to own Whistle Pig.
Whistle Pig. Sold it for half
I
a
knew
bill.
that. I didn't know. where
Sold
they
it for
were.
half a bill and then bought these chateaux in France.
Bill.
Yeah, that's insane. It's insane.
That's
So I used to work.
73.
I used to.
That's
28.
73.
This is 28. So this is our blend that we did with Security Discount Liquors. There was like a group of us, like 8 of us that came together to do this blend. And they gave us some of the best because he's the top store in the state. Dude, this shit is stupid. We call it Simply Perfect.
How do you do it? How do you do a?
He has
with him?
the guy's like a mad scientist. He has this little, what do you call it, a squirter that sucks up some of the whiskey, puts it in the measuring valve, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, just keep going to give you a...
So he comes there to blend it for you. You tasting it?
We tell him, hey, I want this blended with this. And he's like, all right, cool. And he whips it up, and this is what we came up
How
with.
many? What was the yield on your blend?
James, no, I think Josh, Al, I think we got 90 bottles of this.
Bhakta 2005, $1,000, $1,000, 1,000 American dollars. So you know, dude, look at this.
This right here is a MSRP $3.99.
Look at
$400.
this picture. Look at this picture I took the other day in Total Wine. 45-year-old Calvados single cask, $580.
I don't think that's a bad price, personally.
26-year-old at $270, and then 12-year-old at. And these are
That's
all
nuts.
PM Spirits collabs. So like,
This is a 50-year-old for $3.99.
I know that's what I'm saying. Like,
That's not-
that's a great price.
That's what I'm saying. When you talk, if you
When
ever
you
think
said
of
that, I was
fucking
like, dude, look what I saw the other
Yeah.
day. That's a great price.
if you think of when it comes to any other spirit aged that long, it's gonna be even wine. It gets fucking ridiculous.
It's crazy, dude.
Smell that shit.
Oh my god.
I think this is beating your store. No offense, but
This is a butter bomb.
candy corn, butter,
I love candy corn.
caramel apple.
One of them tastes like cinnamon to me.
The Bhaktas.
Yeah.
I can see that.
I'm getting the Calvados big time. Not
Yeah.
in a bad way. It's just like I'm getting that apple.
If you were to smell that 96 Armagnac, that's all I get on this personally. Really great pour, damn good. Yeah, I think so. Oh, by the way, this was like $65 a bottle.
Wow, really?
Yep, fantastic.
And there's no
This
more
is-
left.
No more of the OG. No more.
Somebody messaged me.
You did another
Adam_Fayard.
blender?
We
I
did
would
another
love
one.
to buy a bottle of this. This is smell
Like
like
red
red.
hot. That smells like red hot.
Dude, I almost bought that freaking Calvados finished in Armagnac, but I bought the Taylor instead.
But I do, now that you've had I'm glad you have had a really good one. How does this compare to that one when you
It's
taste
different. It's different. This one's got a lot more like where this one has the depth. You get all the cinnamon from the the Amburana, but like this one has just like more depth and it keeps going. This, I don't smoke cigars, but I can tell this would be like if you're sipping whiskey and smoking a cigar, this would be like something you want like a Liga Privada or like one of those nicer sticks with. You know what I mean? This is so rich.
Not campfire.
No, not.
And it's a rich sip too. It's
Yeah, that's what,
fucking
that's what I'm
awesome.
talking about. This is so rich.
Have you tasted?
Yeah, yeah.
You tasted it already?
Mhm, yeah.
But I find all of theirs are completely different.
Oh yeah. We'll have this and it'll be different. This is straight up
Yeah,
Armagnac.
not even the same product.
Yeah.
You know.
I love this pour. For
It's
$65. I mean,
It's super buttery on the front of the palate. Good
$90.
mouth coating.
mm-mm.
Long finish. I mean, just the longest finish, dude.
We only got 72
72.
Yep. minimum. Yep. Who's feeling the best? I'm loving life. You know,
Feel great.
we're chilling.
Life's hot. Whiskey's good. Keep playing.
That's funny. Now, that old Taylor,
Mhm.
that's not a single barrel, correct?
Single barrel? No.
Yeah,
That was
okay.
before they even did single barrel.
Correct.
Mm-hmm. Well, way before.
This is a
Not that
single
far before
barrel.
because I had a 1969 Club Bellows single barrel that they had in Louisville at Neat.
How was it?
It was really good, but like it don't rank on my top 20, but I did like it. But it was just the oldest single barrel that I've had.
Yeah.
How much are those pours at Neat? Whenever you get to something
Dude.
like that.
Something like that's probably like $40, but like you can get pre-fire in Hill for like $12.
Wow.
You've never been?
Mm.
Best bar on the planet.
Really?
Best bar. on the
Thousands
planet.
of bottles?
Not thousands. Probably like 150 of the top curated bottles you could ever ask for. Best way to describe it.
Yeah.
Get 15-year virgin bourbon for like $60.
And they're only pouring it neither on the rocks and not making cocktails, or they doing it as well?
I mean, I imagine they don't get a lot of call for those high-end bottles making
Well,
cocktails.
not
with
with
it.
the high-end bottles. Like,
But they have a whole cocktail program. They have a 53-gallon barrel at the end of the bar where they do barrel-aged old fashions. They have some older like chinars and
It's in
liqueurs.
Louisville?
Yeah,
a whole
Have you-
53. Jeez.
yeah, it's Old Granddad. Old Granddad 114 barrel-aged old fashioned at the end of the bar.
Really?
And they have a 1967.
One?
Right now.
What inning? They're not playing tonight.
Bottom of the sixth.
They're playing right now.
last night.
They played last night.
No, they're playing right now.
Are we in LA?
No,
No, they're in
we're
New York.
Bronx.
So we played 3 in a row?
Yeah. We played 3 in the same city. They had their day off after last night's game.
That
They're
was
playing right now.
That was a good game last
Fuck.
Yeah, that was a good game.
I'm a Yankees fan since I was a kid, but I did call it. I said the Dodgers are gonna win game 1 and the Yankees are gonna lose 4-1, and it's just how it is.
Is that over? Or still
No,
going?
we're winning right now.
So you ever heard my boy Troy? Pop him, don't watch him. He did a little review channel on YouTube.
No, that sounds dope.
Yeah, he's a huge Yankees fan. He's got like all the Yankees memorabilia in his room like this, and it's all like he's got a chair from the old Yankee Stadium.
That's
and all
cool.
the Mickey Mantle jersey. He's a huge Yankee. I know he's living on the edge of his seat right now
Dude.
watching this game.
I hope we win. I mean, I fucking hope we come from a 3-0 comeback, but who knows? You know, Did anybody else pour this yet?
Not yet.
No.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't want to let that go. That was really delicious.
How does it compare to the one you had in that other store, though? Be honest. They're too different, right? They're so different.
This one has a lot more. This one has a lot less Calvados. Is the best way. That one had a lot of Calvados.
Yeah. This has actually, to me, more Armagnac. The
Right.
fact, you know what blows my fucking mind, though, guys? And you guys know, working in the industry, the fact that 60% of this bottle is rye whiskey
Which is what
does not make sense.
No.
Does not make sense. 60%, over half. I don't get any rye at all.
Did he fly all of those barrels back to the United States? Or are they
I
still
believe
sitting
it
there?
was. I believe it was shipped through actual ships.
Or a shipper.
Yep.
He brought them all back. They're not sitting over there anymore.
Some are.
Have you seen his holiday pack
The fucking Hogsworth?
for like $160?
$150 for 3.
4.
Oh,
It was 4 little small tasters.
Does it
I'm
look
thinking of
just like
Hogsworth. It's different.
Oh, no.
Have you heard of Hogsworth?
Mm-mm.
He takes fucking Armagnac like from the early 2000s or the late 90s, blends it with bourbon and other shit. $150 you get 3 bottles of it. The Hogsworth. Crazy.
He's got a Bhakta tasting kit right now with little 200 mil bottles that look just like this with 4 of them, like with 1973 Jamaican rum and all
The
kinds
1999 rums.
Cool.
So I said this.
Dude.
I've said this before. You guys know I've said this.
It looked great.
It's 1990, the rum. It's a single barrel rum from Jamaica. To this day, that is still arguably one of the best, not only rums, one of the best spirits I've ever had in my life. Ever.
Really?
Ever. It's stupid. So listen, Josh, where did Josh? Josh is up here, and the store owner's not here tonight, but a few of them all went. They just got back from Vermont.
Mm-hmm.
Raj invited them out to go do it because they're one of the top. They're the number one store in Colorado. Invited them out. Raj came out to the fire. They're all drinking. They stayed up till 2:30 in the morning. Raj came out, brought out a sample bottle of this is Armagnac, an Armagnac from 1888, and gave it to him. He was like, "Here, y'all enjoy it." 1888. And that, just a sample bottle would run you about $400.
Dude, that was back when you could take your football helmet and fold it up and put it in your back pocket. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
Ain't no joke.
1888, yeah. There we go.
Dude.
This is straight up Armagnac. And I love it. I love Armagnac.
Luca, our head distiller, got to go with Nancy Ferrelli to go do cognac blending in Martel and Hennessy and all these famous cognac houses in France. And he said that he was tasting vintages from early 1900s that were in glass.
And they were blending them too, right?
Yeah. They were blending them too. And like, could you imagine, dude, like drinking something that was like literally before World War I?
Yep. Nope.
That's just
The amount of
crazy to
history
think
behind
about.
that too.
So a bottle of the 1888 is $20K. $20K for a bottle of it.
Yo, at that price, give me 3. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, shoot.
This is so good. To me,
Yeah.
if you're
This
not an
is
Armagnac fan, I would understand.
This is great.
I love Armagnac. It's so rich. I think it's one of the ones that when the alcohol business does boom again, go out and vote. I think the next election is going to play a part.
Here's the thing that's great about this. So here's the thing that nobody really understands, right? Is like the marketing for America is solely different from the marketing of the world.
Mm.
So the marketing for France is not going to market Armagnac. Why? Because they want to hold it for themselves.
Mhm.
They don't want the world to get wise to what they're doing over there. They're not going to blast market this. That's why all these companies that you see like Pernod Ricard and all these are all European based, but they're not going after these markets. Why? Because the producers don't want to sell it to them.
I found this out from Raj. 98% of cognac exported out of France. So only 2% stays in. 98% of Armagnac stays in France.
Wow.
We only get 2%.
They don't want this
No,
to get
it's
out.
the best.
They don't want it to get out, and they don't market it that way, and they don't give a shit about the American palate. All they want to do is keep it all the good stuff. They want to keep for themselves.
And are they trying to age it longer and longer? You think,
Mhm.
too, as well?
Mhm.
Yeah. They're trying to make that like a 40-year age statement, like a regular deal. You know what I mean?
It's
Like,
so cheap to make for them too. Like, dude,
so
the fact that
cheap.
I can get a 50-year-old age Armagnac that was exported out of France for $3.99. I know that sounds crazy, but for $3.99, it's wild.
It's 50 years old.
They must all be aged in the cellar too.
They are underground.
Yeah.
It's underground in a cellar. And they're in barrels.
Dude,
Like,
Lucas' pictures are insane. Like
He was telling me about some of these barrels, how they had just growth on them.
dude, it's insane.
Yeah,
That's
his
crazy.
pictures were crazy. Like he's sitting there, and behind him are barrels that are 30 feet high in this cave.
on Bhakta's website, they
Yeah,
might still
right.
have some. But the one crazy thing about this bottle, for example, I paid $3.99. Probably in about 6 more months, I can't anymore. I opened it, but I could probably flip it for like $2K plus. But I don't flip bottles. So what are you laughing at? Oh man, that's crazy. Funny guy make you laugh. That's funny though.
All right, we're gonna try.
Hello from the West Bank.
Popeye from the West Bank. Oh fuck.
My shit pop by
My shit Popeye here. I'm selling glow sticks.
Glow sticks with the yeah.
Glow sticks with the yeah.
Yo, I got glow
Free
sticks.
pop. I heard he's arrested. You hear that? They were talking about it.
It's forever free Popeye.
Free Popeye.
All right, so what we have here is Bardstown Doisy Dane. Shout out Brandon and Dan.
Before you
Calloway.
pour any of this too,
Sure.
can you show the camera? Out of everything we had tonight, where would you put? I mean, you've had tonight. We've had a lot of stuff together before, but that you've had tonight, do you think this is going to beat all that?
The only competition this is going to have is this 1974 Armagnac.
Really?
Armagnac, yeah.
Okay.
So this is Doisy Dane Bardstown single barrel release at the distillery. Single barrel, single blend release. So this was a blend of 10-year Kentucky bourbon, 6-year Indiana rye, finished in Sauternes barrel for 7 months, and then finished in new toasted oak for 4 weeks. This reminds me of sitting at Neat drinking a pre-fire Heaven Hill, and for what it is, it's just my favorite tasting bourbon that I've had this year.
How long ago did you get it?
I got it when I went to the distillery, maybe February.
Okay.
Yeah.
Of this year?
Yeah, this year, and it's gone. It's a gone pecan. You ain't never
Gone for gone.
never to be seen again.
Oh my god.
Best nose of the night.
Yeah.
For a bourbon, yes.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, this is insane town.
What'd you pay again?
I think it was $1.99. Worth every penny. Every penny.
Wow. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Dude.
I've had one other, like, I guess, feeling like this before. And it was when I had that President's Choice.
Yeah. So, like, this
This
was
is
a,
the best sip of the night. This
Yeah, that's fucking stupid.
this is stupid. Yeah.
So I'm sitting there with my buddy who works at Bardstown and their master blender, and we're bullshitting and we're talking. He's like, "What do you think about X, Y, and Z?" And I said, "Man, my favorite thing is the Doisy Dane. Hands down, my favorite thing you ever done." He's like, "Dude, me too." Like this, if you can't find, you
Their
won't be able to-
distiller said that?
their master blender. And so, like, this isn't available everywhere, but like when I tell you, if you see it on those secondary sites or you see it for sale, like if it's for a reasonable price, buy it. Like it is dumb good.
I don't agree with a lot of the allocated bottles, and should it be allocated?
This was distillery
that
only.
That should be allocated.
This is distillery only.
That's crazy, huh?
So like the most recent things I've had that would blew my mind was this and that old Forester 640.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
crazy.
Well, I said that old Forester reminded me of that. I just keep going back to President. I had a William LaRue Weller fucking 9 months ago, probably.
You compared
Nah,
it-
maybe 6 months ago.
You compared it to it.
Yes, my top whiskey ever was William LaRue Weller, and I don't remember what year it was. Right after that's Old Forester President's Choice. This, I would have to have back to back with President's Choice. This is up there, if not better. Like it's just stupid.
You said earlier, I don't want this to end. I don't want this to end.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. Like I had a sample bottle of it.
Me either.
And then I went to the distillery, bought my own real bottle, and like this is all that's left. And
So there's no other bartender with a back like this, right? Or any back?
No,
right?
no. Every one of their special releases does a specific back like this. So the silver oak, the Amrut, like all the different ones will do a specific back to like make it differentiate.
I do really like the
fantastic.
Amrut too.
I like the Amrut.
That ain't that though. You know what I'm saying? The
and
Amrut's
nothing
great.
is.
No,
Not to be mean, nothing is.
that's their. I'm
The
not.
best
No,
thing
you
ever
you
made.
named it.
When you went to the distillery, was there a line for this?
No. There was a
was it
this,
one only?
This was no.
It was just kind
You
of
kid yourself in the ass for not buying more.
Bro, I wish I would have bought. I wish I would have spent 6 months rent on this
For real.
to hold and put in the bunker like
Yep.
for 10 years and be like, this is the best stuff like this world class distillery made 10 years ago.
Yep.
Like,
They ain't making
dude,
nothing like that again.
They can't.
You're right. You
They
can't.
can't
You can't.
because you're putting. I mean, it's super unbelievable. When I told y'all earlier, like this is one of my favorite whiskeys I've ever had. Like I wasn't joking.
Oh, I didn't believe you when you pulled it out.
I wasn't joking. It's that good.
You know why I never believed you though?
Why?
I never heard of this before in my life.
Exactly.
Ever.
Nobody.
It's a sleeper.
Nobody has. Nobody. But when you see this, you buy it. There's no.
But you can't see it.
You can't
'Cause it doesn't exist
doesn't
anymore.
It's a
exist.
lovely color too. I
Yeah.
really like that.
I mean, you're talking about just unbelievable whiskey.
Wow. Thank you for sharing that with me, bro. That was so good.
Dude,
Woo.
that's what I'm here for. We're here to hang out and have good pours.
Dude. Well, I think I got to end on that. At least the night on that.
yeah.
The
Yeah,
stream
yeah,
on that.
for
I
sure.
think I want to drink some more after this, but we're going to end the stream on that. I appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you, Adam, for coming in, brother.
No problem.
Good to finally meet
Yes,
you.
yep, of
Phillips, always. Aiden, fuck off, dude. Anyway, you guys have a great night, all right? We'll see you in the next one. Cheers.